All right, so let's just catch everybody up here. Yeah, I mean, so yesterday, story breaks, and I imagine most people know the basic contours of this. There was a document that was first commissioned by unnamed Republican campaigns. They hired a Oppo researcher, former MI6. This is what's been reported across various outlets. Former MI6 agent. This is the essentially the equivalent of, like, I guess, the CIA in Britain. To develop a dossier. The dossier was developed over and contemporaneous, I guess, through the summer, outlining information that the Russians supposedly had on Donald Trump, among other things. Supposedly, this dossier was offered, I guess, to the Clinton campaign as well. At one point, it was traveling through media circles prior to the campaign. Subsequent to the campaign, John McCain got wind of it, sent a representative to Great Britain to pick up the document. The document came back to John McCain. He gave it to the FBI. It's unclear whether or not the CIA and the FBI had already secured that document. Also contemporaneous, and we found this out yesterday through the Senate Intelligence Committee hearing, the FBI went to the FISA court to get phone taps on 4 unnamed advisors to John McCain. Apparently, they were rejected initially, which is pretty stunning, considering that the FISA court has only done that about 13 times over the past, several decades. Literally tens of thousands of requests it has rubber stamped. The FBI came back in October. It's unclear whether or not they were rejected again, but to the extent that we know anything about this, the report seemed to be that the implication is that they did receive a warrant. We'll hear from Comey in that in a bit. And apparently, the briefing that both Obama and Trump got over the past week was a 2-page document that included things from the 34-page document created by a private entity. We don't know much about this guy. It's completely unverified. But the 2-page document includes elements from that 34-page document that have been verified by the CIA, the FBI, etc., the 17 intelligence agencies, and includes other information. And so that's where we are at this point. I mean, the 34-page document, in my mind, reads like fan fiction. I mean, it is...
Fan of who?
Oh, did I say the FISA requests were for McCain aides? They were for Trump aides. The FISA requests for Trump aides that were supposedly making rendezvous with foreign nationals.
Says who? Says who?
Says who?
Says who?
So we don't know.
Look,
right,
I got a plane to catch, honey. I don't have time to talk about the candidates' rape allegations anymore.
Exactly.
I got business to take care of.
All right, so we'll get to my thoughts on that information in a moment.
I have thoughts as well.
And right-wing Mandela does too. And we'll obviously talk about one of the allegations is that Donald Trump in the presidential suite at the Waldorf Astoria in Russia.
The Ritz.
At the Ritz, in the presidential suite, believed that Obama and Michelle Obama had stayed there, and he was so angry at them that in some type of like sadistic sexual thing, like where he both was angry apparently at the bed, hired some
You're fired, bed.
Russian sex workers to pee on him while he's lying on the bed.
Joey Nosock said, "You know what a great fucking idea is? You get a bed."
Or he peed on them.
The
Now,
Obama
look,
stayed here.
Hold on for 1 second. Now, this is unverified. However, supposedly the Russians have video of it. And supposedly it looks something like this. There you go. I mean, this is actual footage of President-elect Donald Trump's plane given a water salute as it takes off from New York to the White House for his meeting with President Obama.
Haters wanna hate, lovers wanna love.
Did they?
I don't want none of the above.
Did they? Who's ever heard of a water salute? But now I guess we understand where this idea came from.
That was weird at the time. Now it all makes sense.
Now it all makes sense. Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Over. Subscribe.